I'm Tasha Lee Vasquez, and I'm thrilled to be your MC this evening. Before we dive into this exciting, groundbreaking ceremony, I want to take a moment to acknowledge some very special guests who have joined us. We have with us the Honorable Congressman Frank Pallone Jr., NJDEP Commissioner Sean LaTourette, Commissioner Director Ron Rios, and of course a warm welcome to Mayor Helman Caba, City Council Member Rose Morales, City Directors, Planning Board Chairman Sergio Diaz, City staff. Thank you all for being here this evening. Today is a big day for our community. We're here to kick off the Veterans Memorial Youth League Complex Park Improvement Projects, a project that signifies our administration's dedication to creating recreational spaces that everyone can enjoy. With a population of over 55,000 residents, the demand for quality recreational facilities has never been higher. The youth complex has been a hub for sports in our city for over 50 years, offering youth and adult sports programs including baseball, softball, soccer, and football. But let's be real, these fields have seen better days. Through smart planning and community engagement, we have crafted a vision that not only addresses the immediate needs, but also lays the foundation for a sustainable and inclusive future. That's why we're here today, ready to roll up our sleeves and make some much needed improvements. We're talking about converting these worn out grass fields into top-notch artificial turf, improving drainage, adding multi-purpose fields, field house improvements including an observation deck and meeting space, all to meet the needs of our growing and diverse sports community. But let me tell you, getting here wasn't a walk in the park, pun intended. We faced the challenge of limited funds and tight budgets. But you know what they say, where there's a will, there's a way. The reality was that we needed to forge partnerships with government agencies at federal, state, and county levels. The power of collaboration got us here today. And thanks to some incredible partnerships, we managed to secure over $9 million in project funding. $1.5 million from federal government thanks to the Congressman Frank Pallone and Senator Cory Booker. Over $6 million from the State of New Jersey Community Affairs and the Environmental Protection, and DEP. Thanks to the support from our representatives from District 19, Speaker Coughlin, Governor Murphy, and his administration, and an additional $1.5 million from our friends at Middlesex County under the leadership of Commissioner Director Ron Rios. This is proof that when we come together, amazing things can happen. And speaking of coming together, that's what organized sports are all about. Whether you're just a kid learning the ropes or a seasoned athlete, sports brings us together like nothing else. They teach us important life skill lessons like teamwork, perseverance, and respect. Skills that make us better athletes and better people. So as we break ground today, let's do it with pride and excitement for the future. Let's build not just a park, but a place where memories are made, friendships flourish, and dreams take flight. Because at the end of the day, that's what community is all about. That's what Perth Amboy is all about. Speaking of community and partnerships, allow me to introduce our mayor, Mayor Helman Caba, who was a catalyst in fostering these collaborations. Mayor, please join us.
Good evening, everyone. This is so exciting. An exciting project, and it's great to see so many familiar faces right here with us here today at the Youth Complex, right here in the heart of the city of Perth Amboy. This gathering is a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the rich heritage of this site and the exciting upgrades we're about to undertake. This complex, the Veterans Memorial Youth League Complex, is not merely a sports facility. It's a living tribute to our local heroes, named in honor of 3 brave veterans from our community. It symbolizes our collective commitment to service. Their legacy of valor continues to inspire our youth, instilling a strong sense of pride and strengthening the bond within our beautiful community. Field 1, known as John Petach Memorial Field, honors John E. Petach Jr., a native of Perth Amboy and a casualty of World War II. Born on July 15, 1918, John sacrificed his life for our nation, and on July 10, 1942, his spirit of bravery and resolve continues to influence the young athletes who play here to this day. Field 2 celebrates James Sonny Hodge, another remarkable Perth Amboy resident whose legacy of commitment enriches every game and gathering on this field. Memorial Field 3 is dedicated to Angel M. Correa, who was born on March 12, 1947, right here in our beautiful city. Angel served in the U.S. Marine Corps during the Vietnam War, and his commitment to both service and community is honored on this field. We recently dedicated Dorothy Boulevard to Tyrone Fashion, a coach, a mentor, and a father figure to many. His influence is deeply felt, not just in the fields or in the parks, but across our entire community. Since its establishment in the mid-1980s, we made significant enhancements here, including adding a walking path, park benches, a footbridge, a floating dock, and a gazebo. We also improved the pond's water quality with an aeration system and installed a security camera linked to the Perth Amboy High School Science Lab, furthering safety and educational opportunities. Tonight we celebrate not just a groundbreaking, but a bright future for this complex. We are immensely grateful for over $9 million in funding secured thanks to Governor Murphy, Congressman Frank Pallone Jr., Senator Booker, Assembly Speaker Craig Coughlin, Senator Joe Vitale, Assemblywoman Yvonne Lopez, DEP Commissioner Latourette, and our county commissioners, including Director Ron Rios. This funding will facilitate major upgrades, including synthetic turf for our baseball and soccer fields, and significant renovations to the Albert P. Mushka building, which will soon include a second floor and an observation deck. Further improvements like a new pavilion picnic area, synthetic turf batting cages, and enhanced landscaping will beautify our complex and improve accessibility for everyone. These changes are crucial. They address the need for better drainage and field durability, ensuring that our children's activities can continue in all weather conditions and cater to our growing community's diverse needs, enhancing engagement and promoting physical health. The enthusiastic support from our community is evident in the survey responses and endorsements we receive from the Perth Amboy Board of Education and various sports leagues throughout the city. Thank you to everyone who has contributed in making this vision a reality. Let's continue to work together to enhance the quality of life for future generations in the city of Perth Amboy. Thank you, and let's celebrate the beginning of this new chapter in our beautiful city. Perth Amboy, a city of history. However, let's not forget, it's also a city of the future. Thank you. And now it's my great honor and privilege to introduce our Congressman Frank Pallot Jr. Congressman.
I like that city of history and city of the future. That's a great theme. I just have to start by praising the mayor because, to be honest, it just seems like we're here rather frequently with grants or money that he gets from either the federal government or the state government or the county government. The last time I think was when we had, it wasn't that long ago, when we were at the Tottenville there, where we had the fireboat, which was federal dollars for a new fireboat. Of course, on that occasion we had an earthquake, so hopefully there won't be an earthquake today. We weren't aware of it until somebody told us later, oh, that was an earthquake. Yeah, there was a, yeah, you told me, you said it was the wake, and then it said, no, sorry, no, that's an earthquake, that's not the wake from the fireboat. But in any case, you know, I'm being honest, I mean, it's really true. I mean, in this case, at the federal level, every year we have, I call them earmarks, but they're called community projects that we can actually put in the federal budget. It's not actually a grant, it's something we put in the budget as a line item. And what I do is every year, like, I don't know, a couple of months before now, we'll send out something to all the towns and we'll say, you know, there's some funding available. What are you interested in? And I was talking to Ron Rios because I have to say that like maybe half the towns don't even send me a request, right? But that is never the case here. There's always a request. And so it just shows again his, Mayor Capa's leadership that he's always looking out for the town and seeing what opportunities there are. But I did want to comment, if I could, about the putting money together that you talked about. Because I think that's really important, right? In other words, a lot of times mayors or even the council, you know, they don't realize that in order to come up with a $9 million fund, you have to go to the various levels in order to accomplish that. And so that's also something that all of you do as mayor and council to make sure that, you know, you go to all levels of government to work on something to bring this to fruition. And this is great, right? I noticed when I came that there was a game, but I know that what happens in place, you know, a place like this is that you're constantly having people come out. You know, in this case, it's maybe young people or students, but then the parents come, and it's a real opportunity for the community to come together. But I also know that when a lot of people use it, it gets a lot of wear and tear. So that's why we're really happy today that we can do something here to improve the field, because so many people use it. And as you say, this is something that is really important for the future. So thank you again for inviting me, and we'll continue to be out there doing things for Perth Amboy. Oh, by the way, when the commissioner came, I said, you got any trees? He's got like some kind of tree program. Maybe you already did it, I don't know, but I'll just, you know, remind you of other things you can look out for. Thanks again. I'm sorry, I'm not used to introducing other people. So Ron Rios, as you know, is the director of the Middlesex County Commissioners. And again, all I can say is that he's in the same way. He's always looking for opportunities to help the towns. And I was telling him that, well, I better not talk about my other county, right? But Middlesex County is always out front and trying to help the towns with their improvement authority, with their, you have the thing that brings in money for theaters and for parks and all that. I mean, they really are in the forefront of looking out of ways to helping towns. So this is a good example. Come on up.
Thank you, Congressman. Good evening, everyone. And I'm really pleased to be here today as we break ground on improvements to the Veterans Memorial Youth League Complex. Organized sports, especially youth leagues, play an important role in our communities. These leagues offer children of all ages the chance to have fun and be active, all while learning valuable life lessons like teamwork, communication, confidence, perseverance, self-discipline, patience, and of course hard work. Through sports, children learn how to compete in healthy ways, how to get along with others and resolve conflicts, and how to win, and sometimes lose, with grace and dignity. These are skills they will use in all aspects of their personal and professional lives. But the benefits of organized sports aren't limited to children. The many adult recreational teams that play on the fields in this complex offer people of different ages and skill levels the opportunity to stay active, burn off stress, and spend time with others. The planned improvements to the Veterans Memorial Youth League Complex will help ensure that children and adults can continue to enjoy this space for many years to come. Middlesex County is proud to help support these improvements via a $1.5 million grant from the Middlesex County Open Space, Recreation, and Farmland and Historic Preservation Trust Fund. The funding will be used to convert the grass fields to artificial turf, install sheltered dugouts, a scoreboard, fencing, and batting cages, and add ecological trails and landscaping. And I know how important this is to you girls because I had two daughters that played sports and played softball, and it's always great to see you involved. These improvements will benefit children and adults throughout the community, including students at the new high school being constructed next door, as well as the many residents who will come out to view games or simply enjoy a walk through this park. On behalf of the entire Board of County Commissioners, I congratulate Mayor Kaba, I congratulate his team, the City Council, the City of Perth Amboy on today's groundbreaking. And I look forward to seeing the entire community enjoying the Veterans Memorial Youth Complex when the improvements are complete. Thank you. At this time, I have the distinct honor to introduce someone who's always been a friend of Middlesex County, and I'm getting to see him more and more, but that's a great thing because he helps us get money for different projects in the community. But he's always had an open door policy. He's been a very supportive person for Middlesex County and all the communities in Middlesex County, and it's my honor to introduce the Commissioner of DEP, Sean LaTourette.
Well, good afternoon or evening, everyone, especially to the kids back here, who really this is who we're doing things for, right? And if we do our jobs well, we're supporting the next generation and giving them a better environment and better facilities to enjoy. Mayor, it is always a pleasure to be in your city with your team. As you know, I didn't grow up far from here. Just at the other end of Convery Boulevard is where I went to high school at Middlesex Votech, or now Middlesex Magnet Schools. And so I spent a lot of time in this community and at this park with friends that I went to school with whose siblings were playing in leagues or were themselves playing in leagues here. And I'm glad that we can all combine forces to help improve this space, right? Because not only do we have the opportunity to improve our playing fields and our facilities, but as the mayor mentioned, there's a beautiful pond right here on this facility, opening up some nature trails, give the siblings and family members of folks who are playing games some opportunity to engage with each other and engage with nature. And that's what I see our job at DEP is really being about. Right? We have tremendous resources thanks to our friends in the legislature. I know the Speaker and Assemblywoman Lopez and Senator Vitale couldn't be with us this evening, but because of the continuous support that they show for our DEP and the constitutional dedication that we get, that allows us every year to invest in our communities. Right? And we're able to then leverage that with support from our Department of Community Affairs to, as a state government, bring nearly $6 million to projects like this. And we're really, really proud of that, right? Because it gives us a chance to bring people and communities together to enjoy the environment that we all share. So I congratulate you. I encourage you to keep coming back. Right? Money may not grow on trees, but we do in fact have money to get you trees. So we want to make sure we're bringing that to your community as well. And just last month during Earth Month, as a show of force, the Murphy administration announced the investment of $117 million in parks development, parks acquisition and improvements all around the state, right? Every single county in New Jersey receiving funding through that program. And we'll do it again next year, right? Keep coming to us. Keep bringing those applications. We're going to keep working our hearts out to help you deliver on some dreams and new opportunities for the youth here. And I look forward to seeing this all come to life. So thank you so very, very much.